Senator, the Honorable Fazal Karim, Minister of Tertiary Education and Skills Training. Senator, the Honorable Larry Hawaii, Minister of Finance and Economy. Mr. Jagannath Soom, Permanent Secretary, Minister of Tertiary Education and Skills Training. Professor Henry Edkowitz, featured speaker. Mr. Curtis Manchun, Chairman of the Board of Governors of the University of Trinidad and Tobago. Members of the UTT's Board of Governors. Mr. Pradeep Subran, General Manager of Blue Waters. Ms. Catherine Kumar, Professor Clement Sankat, Pro-Vice Chancellor of the St. Augustine Campus and Campus Principal of the University of the West Indies. Chairman and Senior Executives of agencies under the Ministry of Tertiary Education and Skills Training TEST. Ms. Martha Prady, Conference Chair of the Planning Team and Chief University Librarian and Master of Ceremonies. Ms. Denise Caesar, Master of Ceremonies and Manager. Specially invited guests, Vice Presidents, Program Professors, staff and students, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues, good morning. At 14, Stanley Tang became the world's youngest best-selling author. He was introduced to Google AdSense and the Rich Dad, Poor Dad series of books by Robert Kiyosaki. Together, they inspired him to pursue his online goals with his business and to develop his book, E-Millions, Behind the Scenes. Stories of 14 successful internet millionaires. When it was published in 2008, the book topped the Amazon bestseller list. What is interesting about this story is that Stanley Tang used entrepreneurial strategies to market a book about online entrepreneurs. Those persons whom he wrote about worked with him in order to make e-millions, the resounding success that it was. Often quoted is the phrase, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Yet, we can all agree this 14-year-old did not simply meet opportunities. He chased them down and then negotiated based on his terms. As we embark upon this entrepreneurial conference, it is my belief that the word entrepreneur will ring out many times. Whether a product, a business, or even a book, it is obvious to me that the world needs entrepreneurs. They are innovators, people with their minds wide open to the possibilities around them. As I look around this room today, I see many entrepreneurs and innovators, all eager to make a difference in their various spheres of operation. UTT, at its core, is an entrepreneurial university designed to discover and develop entrepreneurs, commercialize research and development, and spawn companies for wealth generation and sustainable job creation towards the equitable enhancement of the quality of life of all individuals, families, and communities of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean. The idea that research, science, and innovation can affect and change the world is not a new one. One can easily argue that the history of technology and invention is the history of human civilization. Today, there are many issues waiting to be solved by intelligent application of knowledge. While the brain power exists, it must not foreshadow the problems that confront our nation. In the previous budget, 8.325 billion was allocated for education and training in the 2011-2012 budget. This must not be seen only as an investment into those who are recipients of such education, but as an investment into the future growth and development of Trinidad and Tobago. The Entrepreneurial University is a direct response to such intentions and to the endless criticisms of the university as an esoteric space removed from the realities of day-to-day life. I join with you today, therefore, in eager anticipation of what Professor Henry Etzkowitz will impart on things related to entrepreneurship in the higher education sector. I take great pleasure, therefore, in welcoming all persons to the UTT's Entrepreneurial Conference, and more specifically to today's symposium, Entrepreneurial Development Using the Triple Helix Model. Thank you very much.